Hello. Hi, hello. Hi, Pinky. Hi, Vivi. Hi, Survivor. Hi, Mia. Hi, Yan. Okay, so whoever drop an emoji will be added to the free list. Either Yan or Elo will help me. Thank you, guys. How's your night or day? Hi, Hannah. Yeah, if you all want to be added to the free list, just drop an emoji. Eh, 8 people. I forget how many people. Thank you, Yan. Hi, Elo. Okay, so I'll start with Riri's question first. 8 people, Elo. Elo, I answer my mods at the end. Okay, so is the Leo that Riri is thinking her future spouse? Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is the Leo that Riri is thinking about her future spouse? Okay, Riri, I'm getting a yes, but the yes is quite a small yes. So let's say if halfway through you meet someone else that you have more feelings for, you don't have to stay fixed on this Leo. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, so Riri, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you and the Leo, both of you make a very good team together. You all can communicate well, get along well together. And if let's say there is conflict or arguments, both of you will be able to resolve things together. And then we have the Chariot and the Eight of Swords. So with the Chariot over here, it's asking you to have a very clear goal about where you want the relationship to go and what you want in your love life. Because the Chariot is someone who is not afraid to go after what he wants and also not afraid of the challenges, not afraid to take steps forward. So this is asking you to be very clear about your goal and push forward towards it. And with the Eight of Swords here, maybe there is a tendency for you to be very up in your head. Maybe you tend to overthink situations. Maybe there are things you are scared to voice out to him. This is asking you to get over that barrier, communicate with him. If there's anything you don't like, there's anything you want in the relationship, you have to let him know. You are not powerless in making a decision. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Vivi. Okay, so you want to know what are Kema's feelings for you. Okay. No problem, Vivi. Hi PB, yep, free list currently closed. You can catch me on my next live if you want a free reading. Thank you for coming. Hi Liberty Lin, how are you? Okay, so Kiss, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity, talks about truth, talks about him starting to have a very clear state of mind. So I think with regards to your connection, he has been thinking about it. And right now he's very clear about how he feels towards you and what he wants to do about it. And there's sort of the energy of him wanting to communicate to you and let you know what he wants with you. And then we have the Tower and the Four of Cups. So with the Tower over here, I feel like he's desiring some change with you. Maybe right now, like he feels that the connection is not going the way he hoped for, or maybe it's going slower than expected. Because we have the Four of Cups over here, where he's feeling very discontented with where things are. But cups represents emotions, so it shows that he has love for you. He's hoping for something in the connection with you. But maybe right now, like things are a little slow, a little stagnant, or like both of you are not really seeing eye to eye. So he's desiring for some change in like, so that both of you will start seeing the relationship in a different way. Ikis, I hope that helps. Thank you. Hello, my day is okay. It's like 1 p.m. now. I had a late start. Okay, so you're welcome, Kiss. Okay, so any exciting news coming up? Okay, so survivor, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So the Empress is talking about a period of self-care, a period of self-love. So this is a reminder for you to take care of yourself, give yourself something, treat yourself to something nice, take care of yourself, take care of your needs. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I feel like the exciting news coming towards you is that you may have a relationship coming up or a soulmate connection coming towards you. Because with the Knight of Cups here, it's talking about romance, it's talking about love offer. So like someone coming to your way that is like a prince charming, like will give you a lot of roses, will like treat you very nicely, like so called be a dream guy to you. And with the Two of Cups over here, there will be very strong mutual attraction and you will feel very supported and connected when you interact with him. Yeah, so right now just take care of yourself, prepare yourself for this guy coming towards you. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you, Liberty. Liberty, let me know what's your question. Thank you for your donation. No problem, Survivor. Okay, so how is Alex feeling for you? What are his feelings for you? Okay. Okay, so Liberty, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands talks about victory, talks about success. So right now, he thinks very highly of you, and he feels like you are very attractive to him. And like, it has the feeling of him wanting to show you off because he's very proud to be in a connection with you. So sort of like he has put you on a pedestal, he still finds you very attractive, he still wants to be with you. And then we have the Page of Cups clarified by the World. So with the World card over here, it shows like he's very grateful to have you in his life. Like there's sort of this feeling of like completing the cycle, like very happy about what both of you have went through, very grateful to have you by his side. With the Page of Cups here, there is love towards you, but he might be holding back a little because he has some insecurities or he has some fears. Maybe he's scared about how you will react to him, or he's scared about what might happen when he invests in this connection. But he still has love for you, he still feels very grateful to have you in his life, even though you may feel that he is holding back. And then we have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles here, there's this feeling of being left out in the cold. I'm not sure if both of you are no longer in contact or if like communication has been a little slow or distant. Because right now he feels like a little distant, like when towards you, and he's keeping these feelings to himself. Because with the Four of Pentacles over here, he doesn't want to let you know his true emotions. He's just hiding it from you. But right now, maybe he's feeling a little lonely. Maybe he's feeling like he wants to reach out to you. He wants to communicate to you. But something is just stopping him. Maybe it's his fears. Maybe it's his insecurities. Yeah, no communication. So yeah, he feels a little like left out in the cold. But he doesn't want to take the steps to approach you. So he's just keeping all these emotions to himself. So he does feel very sad that there's no communication. But he doesn't want to open up. And then we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Page of Pentacles over here, he has urges to be with you actually and like communicate with you. But he may be a little concerned about what other people think. Maybe there is some people around him that are disapproving the connection, or like some people who are telling him that this is not the right thing to do. So right now he's holding back. This Page of Pentacles has the holding back energy also, where he's holding back because he's scared of doing things wrong. So maybe like coming forward to you, he's not able to give you what you deserve and what you want. So right now he's holding back a lot, even though he has urges to be with you. And he's just waiting for things to turn in his favor. He's just waiting for the time to be right. Yeah, so the attraction is there, the love is there, but he's just holding back because of some insecurity or something that he's doing that isn't right, and he's unable to give you what you want. Yeah, probably because of his family. Let's get more on his feelings, then we'll get what he wants to say to you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have anxious. Maybe I'm in my head too much. But he's determined also. He's trying to figure out a way to make the connection work out. Burden, all these thoughts are killing me. I can't forgive myself. So he's thinking a lot about the connection, thinking about him not being able to give you what you deserve. Criticize, why can't I say or do anything right? Apologetic, I can't give you what you deserve. And grateful, you feel like home to me. So yeah, just now we had the world card, right, where he's like very grateful that he actually met you. He's grateful that both of you connected. But right now he's holding back a lot. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Yeah, I feel like work and finances may be one of his issues because on the bottom of the deck we have money is affecting our relationship. And then we have no, not right now. So that's why he's holding back right now. He's not communicating even though he wants to come out from the cold. And then we also have what is affecting our relationship. So there was the money card, there's the work card. So there's something about finances and career that is on his mind. But we also have yes more than anything. So like one part of him wants to be with you because of his emotions, but something tells him that it's not the right time yet. I get tongue-tied around you. And could this be forever? Hey Liberty, I hope that helps. Let me know what's your second question. Okay, so you want to ask for his intentions. Okay, so Lynn, on the bottom of the deck, we have the judgment. So maybe both of you may have had some conflict in the past, or this may be with regards to a past relationship that he has, but he hasn't gotten over. Right now, he's thinking about releasing all those resentment, releasing all those hurt. Maybe he had a lot of past baggages. He's trying to release them in order to invest in a connection with you. So right now, maybe he's still healing. He's still trying to forget the past. He's still trying to let go of the past. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Strength card. So with the Ace of Pentacles, right, he's thinking about coming in with a solid, stable offer for you to build a long-term relationship together. So this can be like something he's working on with his finances to ensure that he can give you a better life, and also to ensure that your relationship is stable enough to continue growing. And with the Strength over here, maybe there has been some obstacles that both of you were facing. Maybe like you all had some fears about whether you all can actually push through this connection. Right now, he's thinking about overcoming this and building the connection with you. And then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Temperance. So with the Temperance over here, he intends to find more balance in your connection, and like also kind of not be too led by his emotions, but also not be too logical. So maybe there was a period where both of you were too like emotional, bringing too much emotions into the picture, or maybe being too logical about what you should do. Right now, he's trying to find a balance. He's trying to forget like that conflict and try to find like peace in the connection. And with the Six of Swords over here, he's thinking about moving to more calmer shores. So if there was conflict, he wants to overcome this conflict. If there were a lot of negative thoughts, negative talks about it, yeah, he's trying not to be affected by what other people say and move to more calmer shores with you. And then we have the Emperor clarified by the Three of Cups. So with the Emperor over here, his intentions is that he wants commitment with you. He wants to take care of you. Because the Emperor is someone who's very reliable. He has his life in order. He's not really that much led by emotions because he has control over his life. He has control over what he does. But maybe he might have a tendency to kind of be a little controlling in the relationship because when he wants something, he will be very particular that it happens that way. But overall, he still has love for you. He cares for you. He wants you to rely on him. With the Three of Cups over here, he wants you to have a good time with him. And it's sort of a relationship where he's trying not to have too much control over you. I feel like the control is more on his end. Like he doesn't want to let his emotions get to him. But in the connection, he wouldn't be too dominant over like what he want you to do, or what you have to, like basically what is your role as a partner. Because in the Three of Cups here, we can see that the two of you will have a very equal contribution to the relationship. Okay, let's see what he wants to say about his intentions. Okay, so Liberty, on the bottom of the deck, right, we have this card about him wanting to focus on his family first and not wanting to invest in a relationship. But based on the other cards that I'm getting, right, it seems like this is temporary only. So maybe right now he's not coming forward yet because he's still trying to settle things that are happening in his life. But yeah, I'll show you the other cards. Yeah, so we have this card. He's thinking about how to win you over. He's strategizing. He's thinking about what he should do in order to win you back. And then we have, I'm going to just let it all out and stop over analyzing things. So I think in your first reading, there was his feelings of being left out in the cold, but he wants to keep it to himself. I think he needs a little more time before he be honest about how he feels. He be honest about what he wants with you. And then we have this. So he kind of he doesn't want anyone else to get to you. He wants to be the one who have you. And he's thinking about reuniting, and he's thinking a lot about you. Yep, so even though the first card shows that he doesn't want to focus and invest in a relationship, I feel like maybe that is something he has to settle first before he come forward towards you. Because the other cards that we're getting, right, are quite good about him wanting to get back together with you and figuring things out with you. Okay, Liberty, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donations again. You're welcome, Liberty. Okay, so who's the next guy that is coming towards Hannah in love? Who's the next guy? Okay, let's ask. I can't pin down exactly who he is, but I can tell you around like what kind of personality he has. Okay, let's ask if it's an entirely new guy or someone that you already know. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is the guy coming towards Hannah in love an entirely new person? Oh, Hannah is a new person. Someone you don't know right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Hannah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the star. So the star talks about hopes, talks about dreams, talks about things you have been wishing for. So I feel like the next guy coming towards you may have traits that you have been hoping to look for in a partner. And like, yeah, basically this is telling you not to lose faith because the one that is coming towards you, it may be different from people you have been dating or people you have been seeing around. And then we have the Tower and the Knight of Cups. So the Tower over here is talking about unexpected changes. So maybe this guy that you're going to meet, right? It will either be in a very unexpected place or like maybe initially when you meet him, you didn't really like him. And then there will be an unexpected change and you realize that there's a different side to him. So there's this element of like, at first you wouldn't expect it. And then after that, when it happens, then yeah, it's very unexpected. And with the Nine of Cups here, I think he will be a very romantic guy. He's the kind who will always like buy you stuff, treat you very nicely, bring you on dates, make you feel very loved. Yeah, so I don't seem to be getting much from the cards, but it seems like it's someone who has traits that you have been hoping for and someone that you wouldn't have expected. No, Hannah, don't do signs. Because, right, I don't really like doing signs because sometimes when you pin down an exact sign, it may not be that sign because it may be a person who has that quality. Yeah, so like I'm a Leo, right? But I may not be like a Leo. I may maybe like a Taurus, you know, that kind. Then so if the cards come out a Taurus, then you will be very fixed on looking for a Taurus guy. But the guy that is coming towards you may not be a Taurus. Hey, Hannah, hope that helps. Yeah, so don't be so fixed on a sign and then like whoever you meet, then you're just like, oh, I need to make sure that I don't miss out on this Cancer. But like just be open to whoever is coming towards you and then you will when there's romance you will just spark. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, so you want to know the personality of your future spouse. Yep, Yen, it's like how I'm like a Pisces, but I don't have Pisces in my chart. I think Sika will never stop calling me that also. Me? My Venus is in Libra. Oh, no wonder. Right. Okay, so Nia, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands talks about burdens, talks about just like taking on all the responsibilities in life and just like going on with life like day by day. So I feel like your future spouse, right, he may be someone who's very busy, like maybe he has his own business. Like there's sort of an element of being very burdened by everyday life. So maybe he has his own business, then like when he goes home he will still be thinking about work and all. Yeah, but this doesn't show like he will always be very stressed and all lah. Maybe he can deal with this burden. It's just that you will feel like he has all this workload and responsibilities that he always has to carry. And then we have the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. So with the Four of Wands over here, both of you have the potential to build a stable foundation together. And I think he will have a very pleasant personality because Four of Wands talks about being able to get along with your friends, your family, and basically everyone having a good time together. So if he can get along well with your family and friends, means that he has a pleasant personality. Yeah, and maybe like he's very good at communicating. He makes people feel comfortable. And with the Six of Cups here, he gives you the feelings of like home, the feelings of warmth, the feelings of like basically security. So like it seems like he's the kind who will like when you spend time with him, right, you feel like you are like back in home. You know those like the feelings of gratefulness, the feelings of comfort, like being very safe and secure with him. I feel like he will, but if you want, we can ask the pendulum. Show me yes. My pendulum don't wanna answer. Wait ah. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Nia's future spouse be loyal to her? Yeah, Nia is a big yes. Yeah, so like I feel like you can trust him completely. Like basically, you know the feeling like when you're at home, you can trust your parents, you can trust where you are. You don't need to worry about someone like coming to attack you. That kind of feeling. Yeah, no, I brought it to me and I was like, please answer me. I was whispering to it. Yeah, no choice. I only have one pendulum. Okay, Nia, hope that helps. Thank you. Yeah, what is your Venus sign? You're welcome, Nia. Oh, is that the same as aliens? I remember both of you were saying that Venus in Pisces is the best place to have your Venus sign. Pinkie Pie, are you here? Oh, Taurus. Why Taurus though? I think Pisces in Venus is good because they are very romantic, right? Oh, they are ruled by Venus. Oh. You are planning for some online job and work, whether you will get success this month. Oh, have you started Richa or you haven't started? Are you still at the planning stage or you already started something and then you don't know where it is going? Oh, but aliens doesn't sound like she has Venus in Pisces. She sounds like she's too cool for love. Okay, can. Got it. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Richa get success in her online work this month? Richa, I'm getting a maybe. I think it's because like maybe because you have to start it because right now maybe you're too stuck at the planning stage. Like you don't really want to take the step forward to try it out. And if you don't start it right, you will not get success. So that's why I think my pendulum didn't want to give you a definite answer. Because if you keep worrying, you just keep planning but not doing anything, then you will not get success. Okay, I'll see what I get from the card. Okay, so Richa, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroads, not knowing if you should push forward or stay where you are. So I feel like this is the stage you're currently at. Like you really want to push forward towards it, but you're scared of the challenges, you're scared about failing. But I feel like this card is telling you that if you never take the step forward, right, you will always be stuck where you are. So you will not succeed in this aspect, but you're not also moving forward in other aspects. So right now you really have to make the choice. If this is what you want to do, you have to push forward towards it. Don't be scared about whether you will fail. Don't be scared about what will happen. Like before I started my channel also, right, I was very scared. I was like, okay, what if no one ever comes? Yeah, but if I never took the step forward, right, then I would never know what will happen, right? So I feel like for your online job, don't be scared about any obstacles. If you feel like this is your passion, if you feel like this is what you want to do, right, just go forward towards it. If let's say you really like fail on the way, maybe like you don't really earn that much or anything, then you can try to find alternative methods. You can try to work around it. It's never a dead end. Yeah, yeah, and I pushed it back like I gave Wish a date, then I pushed it back 1 week, then I pushed it back 3 more days. I was so scared. Yeah, and then you have the Magician and the Ace of Swords. So with the Magician over here, it's saying that you actually have the ability to manifest what you desire. So if you really want to succeed in this aspect, if this is really what you want to do, actually you're able to make it happen. So don't fear whether you will fail, don't fear about what will happen because you won't know until you start it. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's telling you to be very clear about your goal. Like when you start this online job, right? What do you want to achieve? What is your first target? Your first target is it to earn like $100 or to have like 10 sales? Like keep setting targets for yourself, keep having clear goals for yourself. Then you'll be able to move forward. But I think right now really just take a step out of your comfort zone. Don't stay in this crossroads energy. Decide whether this is really what you want to do, or if you really, really don't want to do it, then try to find something else. Don't stay stuck like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it or not? Okay, Richa, I hope that helped. Then we have Zendaya. Yeah, you know that day, Victoria, like on her live, she was talking about how Leos are the best sign. And then she wants to find a Leo guy. So she was like, Leo Sun, Leo Venus. then I was thinking, oh, I'm a Leo. You're welcome, Richa. Oh, yeah. I'm going to include myself in that category. The best. Serious? Yeah, maybe you will marry a Leo. I don't think she's here. Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, you know Jeremiah has the same birthday as me. Yeah, we were talking about how like people who always ask for tarot readings are usually Leos. But no one asks about Leos. Yeah, I know, right? We always need to have our answer. I think I will take some free questions. Elo, do you have a question? Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly, do you want a free reading? Yeah, do you have a question? Like rare times, I'm going to ask you until one day you will be like, oh, I have a question. Oh yeah, yeah, you know, I realized, right? Oh yeah, Pinky, yeah, let me know what's your question. Oh yeah, yeah, you remember I was telling you about my love oracle? I know what's the issue already. Cause my current oracle, right, the purpose of it is to attract love into your life. So like, whatever comes out, right, is telling you to be more loving. So even if the connection is toxic, right, it will still tell you to try to invest into a toxic connection. Yeah, but I found a new oracle that will be able to come by end of this week. Yeah, I'll show you when it comes. Then maybe you will start asking me questions. Because it's not only for love, it's like in general. Yeah, Yen always don't have questions. She either asks for oracles or like rare times. Then she will have a question. Okay, so what will happen between Pinky and CR? Yeah, and the store is a local store, like they bring in stocks. That's why it will come earlier and I don't have to pay for $30 shipping. I think it's called cosmic something. Cosmic guidance. I think it's cosmic guidance. I will show you when it comes, Elo. Maybe you will ask me for oracle too. Yeah, I know, right? The wait is so long. I think it's purple color. Hi, Jamie Jr. Oh, okay. Bye, Yen. Take care. Love you. Okay, so Pinky, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is talking about moving to calmer shores. So if let's say there has been conflict or like some disagreement previously, right now what will happen, right, is both of you will be able to find a middle ground and like forget this conflict and be more at peace with each other. And then we have the Death and the Temperance. So the Death talks about changes, talks about embracing new beginnings. So I feel like whatever is ongoing right now, right, there may be a big change that is coming up and like it will change the dynamics of the relationship. So if it's no contact, maybe both of you will start communicating again and start building the relationship. If let's say it is a relationship, both of you will go through a change and bring it to a more committed level. And then with the temperance over here, it shows a balanced relationship. So let's say if there has been disagreement, both of you will find the balance again, and both of you will not be too led by emotions or the logical mind. I feel like anything that was ongoing that was no good, right? Both of you will start to resolve it together. Yeah, so it seems quite good. Maybe it will take some time, like for things to unfold, but it seems like it's moving towards the right direction. And if it is separation, right, it seems like both of you will reconcile. Okay, Pinky, I hope that helped. I think she isn't here already. Oh well. Hello, what's your question? Jamie Jr., how have you been? Okay, so anything the cards wants to tell you. Okay, let's see. You're welcome, Pinky. Yep, hello, I do. That's why I got into tarot, because I wanted to read about what was going on. And I wanted to stop paying people for, as in like I was spending too much on readings. Okay, so hello, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about like negativity, talks about like focusing too much on like things that went wrong instead of seeing how things can go right. So maybe right now your energy is more on like sad things and you're more focused on like how things have went a bad way instead of seeing how your life can be better or like how there is a positive side to things. And then we have the Three of Swords. Maybe right now you are still quite sad over something that has happened and like you are still healing from some hurt that you have went through. So with the Three of Swords over here is asking you to kind of take time to heal from this pain, take time to understand why you're feeling this pain before you move on with what is going on in your life. So don't try to neglect like whatever you are feeling, don't try to push it one side. You have to understand why you're feeling this way so that you won't experience the same thing again. Yeah, so like try to focus on positive things, but don't push all your negative feelings aside. Like because if you try to push it down, right, there's a chance it will resurface again. So understand why you're feeling this way, understand what triggers you, and then like you face it and make sure that you don't go through the same thing again. And then we have the Judgement. The Judgement talks about being emotionally ready to start a new cycle. So this is saying that after you have faced your pain, after you have understood all the negative things that have happened and you're starting to look at your life in a new way, then you can start to learn from your past mistakes. You can start to forget everything that have happened in the past and start something new. So the Judgement is talking about releasing things that have happened in the past, releasing past baggages, and moving on with your life. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like after you have gotten over the pain, after you have gotten over past baggages, you will start to find the energy to move forward. You won't be afraid of risk and rejection anymore. You will just push forward towards your goals. Yeah, so I feel like maybe right now things might be a little hard for you and you're still going through the healing process. But the outcome, we have the Knight of Wands. So if right now you feel like you don't really have the drive, you don't really know where you're going, you don't want to invest in anything, I feel like after you have healed, right, you'll find that passion back again. You'll find what you want to do in life again. Yeah, it is, but try not to push it down because, like, let's say you're feeling sad about something, right? And then you're just like, okay, I'll bury myself in work so I won't think about it. But when you bury yourself in work, right, there's always a chance that these feelings will surface again. And like halfway through, maybe like when work ends and then it will come back up. So the only way to like get over it, right, is to really understand it. Let yourself feel it. Don't know, like let yourself feel it for like 2 or 3 days. Just understand the pain. Understand that it's normal to feel all these emotions, and then after that, it will be easier to let it go. You're welcome, Elu. Yep, I have multiple decks. I have the yep. What do you want to tell me? Oh, but it was yeah, I can see it. But it was not by him, right? It's someone else. Oh yeah, how do you delete it so fast but I can still see it? Oh, I got it. Cause I'm on another website. Oh, okay. So you're still healing from your emotions. Yeah, maybe that's why it's also hard for you to try to work things out with him because maybe you're still thinking about what has happened and it's a little hard for you to get over it. But Elo, do you like try to talk to someone about it? Like, hi Anastasia. You can ask a question. I don't mind answering. Are you still here? Yep, I have time. You can just ask your question. Yeah, just ask your question. Thank you for subscribing. No, you can just ask your question. Oh, but Elo, he still gave you a hard time even though he know what's going on. Okay, can I help you? I'll help you see. Hello, I'll get back to you in a while. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups shows that James is a very mature person who is very decisive. He knows how to deal with issues calmly. And like even though he may have very deep feelings for you, he doesn't really show it that much. He will express it through actions, and like he will make sure that there is a balance between his heart and his mind. So basically someone who is very emotionally mature, someone who doesn't do things on impulses based on emotions, and yeah, seems like a very good partner. But we also have the Devil and the Nine of Swords. But what I'm feeling is this one may be more on your end. So maybe like when you're in the relationship with him, some of your fears may be triggered. Maybe like you may have some insecurities that may be triggered because of the connection. Mm. Yeah, so let's say if like let's you all get into a relationship, right? You may start to have some fears about where the connection is going, or yeah, sort of have the feeling of like fears being triggered or insecurities being triggered. So I think this is something you have to be mindful of. Don't let all these fears overwhelm you. When it comes to you, right, you have to voice it out to him. Because the Nine of Swords over here talks a lot about overthinking, talks about like being in your head, having sleepless nights. So even though you have these fears, right, I feel like you may have the tendency to keep to yourself and not voice it out to him. So maybe it's because of the way he is, like he doesn't express much emotions, even though he will have love for you. So yeah, I think this one is advising you that if let's say you have these fears, if let's say you're overthinking things, try to talk to him about it instead of keeping it to yourself. Then you will see the connection go somewhere. Yeah, so as a romantic partner, I think he seems quite ideal, but maybe he may trigger some of your fears, some of your insecurities. So try to talk to him when both of you are really in a relationship or a connection. Okay, I hope that helps. I feel like it's not really something very bad. It's just that maybe you don't want to tell him some things because you're scared about it affecting the relationship. You're welcome. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is past love coming towards Sarah? Is there new love coming towards Sarah? Okay, Sarah, I'm getting that it's not a past love interest, it will be a new love interest. Let's see what we get from the cards. Okay, so Sarah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about the emotions of first love and very deep feelings. So like with this card here, right, I feel like when both of you meet, the attraction will be there, the love will start to build. Both of you feel very supported with each other, and there's a lot of love towards each other. So with the Ace of Cups, it seems very good. I think there will be a very good start to the relationship. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So with the King of Pentacles over here, it's saying that this person is very stable. He is in a state of abundance and security, and he sort of know what to do in his love life already because of past experiences, and he knows what he shouldn't do. So basically, there were changes that he has to make in his life, and he really made that changes and is ready to be an ideal partner for you. And with the High Priestess over here, it's telling you to have patience to watch things unfold. So don't keep expecting that someone is coming. Don't keep asking about who is coming and when the person is coming. Because the High Priestess is someone who knows that someone is coming, but has the patience to wait and see the person come. And also, it's also kind of telling you that when you meet this person, your intuition will tell you that he's the one for you. So don't block off your intuition. Don't try to listen to what your feelings are telling you. Okay, Sarah, I hope that helps. Thank you. You're welcome. Yep, it seems quite good, the guy coming towards you. Hello, are you still here? Okay, you're here. What did I want to say? Oh, um, yeah, but like, if he knew what happened and he still didn't understand where you're coming from, then I don't think you want to be with someone like that. Like, you don't want to settle down with someone like that, right? But like on your end, do you still have feelings for him? Like love feelings, or is it just because both of you have been together for some time. That's why you're still attached to him. No, Elo, I feel like, right, sometimes like your intuition will tell you that this is the right thing to do or this isn't the right thing to do. But when you listen to it, right, it doesn't make sense because your intuition usually says things that doesn't make sense at the moment. Like something seems like it's going this way, but your intuition will tell you that this is wrong and you will get more confused. But usually those things that doesn't make sense, right, are the ones that actually make sense. And maybe right now because of what has happened, like you're really still healing from it and you just want someone to like be there for you and understand you. But if there's like right now there's no one who's able to do that for you, right? Then maybe like it's better for you to just like invest into yourself. Oops. Yeah, because I feel like he isn't really treating you right. And like the fact that he keeps calling you when he's drunk and then he says like things that are not nice. Like he has things that he has to work on also. Hello, let's pull an oracle for you. Hello, you never know. Like sometimes like if he suddenly changes his mind. Cause I don't know what kind of person he is, but some guys, right, the more you push them away, the more they want to come back around. Yeah, like things that have happened in the past, like don't think that it's your fault or don't blame yourself for what you have done. And like whatever happened to you, right, it doesn't show who you are. It doesn't define like how your life will continue on. Oh, I love your cards. Wait, let me show you. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the hibiscus. It represents beauty and happiness. So I feel like this is saying that there is happiness around you, there is beauty around you. So be open to it, and you will only attract happiness to your life when you pass this clear message to the universe. So like if happiness is what you want to find, right? Then don't keep thinking about negative things. Don't keep thinking about what you have done wrong. Start to see things from a more positive side. Think about things changing for the better. Think about things becoming more positive for you. And then we have the trumpet gentian, and it symbolizes power and healing. So that's what we have been talking about, right? About like you taking the time to heal and all. I feel like this is saying that you have the power to heal, you have the strength to heal. So be patient with yourself, accept like where things are going. Don't pressurize yourself to like take things too quickly. Just take things slowly, see where things go. And this process will help you recover. I love. Currently the free list closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live. I should be coming on later. Yeah, I think because when it happened to you, right, then you needed time and you needed someone to be there for you. But he wasn't doing it. That's why it made your situation more like it kind of hinder your process to healing. Right, you know, Elo, actually like I'm still schooling, but I took a few months break from school because I couldn't focus on school because of some things that have went on in my life. Then yeah, I was failing all my exams, and like I think my teachers just saw that I wasn't putting effort into it. So right now like I'm on the break from school, then I got into tarot, and then like yeah. Yeah. So actually I'm supposed to go back to school in August to finish my final year. But I'm still thinking whether I want to. No problem, Elo. Yeah, it was. And then because at that time, like at that time I was very troubled by a lot of things. So instead of doing my assignments, I was just sleeping the whole time. Like when I thought about things, I just like went to sleep. Or it's either I just kept pulling cards. Like I just couldn't focus. And then I ended up failing like almost everything. Yeah. Like my friends used to say that the moment you get to working life, right, then you will want to go back to school. Then I'm like, no, I will never ever go back to school. I just love work. Yeah. But cause I was in a course where there were a lot of um like model making work. Like cause I'm doing interior design. So basically like we have to make models, we have to draw floor plans on the computer. And basically it's the course where you cannot get to sleep. But what I did right was sleep as much as I could. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it because I already completed 2 years, like, I'm left with my final year, and you know, like, the pay and stuff, right? If you don't have a certificate, it's very hard for you to get a higher pay. Yeah, but if I'm planning to do tarot, like, do I need a degree? Yeah, that's true. Hello, how old are you? I feel like you're around my age. Oh! Oh, I'm 23 turning 24. Wow, I'm your older sister. Yep, that's why I think we're kind of at the same stage of life. 22nd August. What's your one? What's your sign? Now I'm curious. June 5. June is it Gemini? Is it? I think so. I'm Leo. Oh, I'm right. I'm the second last day of Leo, so I'm like Leo Virgo cups. Yeah, you met a Leo. I think I don't have much friends that are Gemini. Yeah. Is it true that you all have like dual personality? Oh, okay. Oh, adapt to situation. Yeah, cause I always hear them say like Gemini, like you all have like the twins, so like you all have two sides. But I never really like see anyone portray those characteristics before. Oh, hi Raphael. Raphael, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think it's fake cause like sometimes certain situations need you to act a certain way. So like maybe like you're "Oh, okay, Rafael, thank you so much. Let me know when you donate." Like maybe like if you're dealing with someone who's very aggressive, then you can't stay passive, right? Yeah, so like actually it's good to have dual personality. Yeah, because you say can adapt to situation. Oh, Rafael, what happened? Is it is it the Pisces? Maybe it's the moon energy, like the moon did something. I always blame things on the moon. Like it's full moon, then okay, yeah. If I'm sad today means that it's the moon problem. What is season? It sounds like season seaweed, like season. Oh, means very experienced, is it? Okay, imaginative is sometimes, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm relatively patient, but when I teach people, right, I get very impatient. Yeah, usually then they say season, then it's like maybe like you went through a lot of things, you know that kind. It sounds so funny. Okay, Rafael, you donated for 2 questions, right? Okay, can let me know what's your question. Yeah, don't be sad already. Wow, lots of experience, yeah. So my 23 years of experience is equivalent to 50 years of experience. Season sounds good. Hello, I'm going to use that as my what's that? Like you know when you go for job interviews, then they ask you what is your good traits. Then I'm going to say, oh, I'm seasoned. Oh yeah, Rafael, I think it's normal lah. Like to be to deal with anxiety and negative thoughts, but try not to keep letting it get to you. Okay, can. So you want to ask how she's feeling about you and whether she'll reply your message. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is will she reply to Rafael's message? Rafael, I'm getting a no, but it's a very small no. So maybe we can look into the reason why. Let's see how she's feeling about you first. Raphael, did the both of you have an argument or something? Okay, so Raphael, on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who doesn't really have much emotions, and like it is saying that this person is like acknowledging the situation as it is. Yeah, because okay, I'll get into the cards, then we'll slowly see what's going on. Yeah, so the King of Swords is someone who is quite cold in like what she says, but then she knows exactly what she wants. So maybe she may have said something or like cut off contact or just like emotionally detached, but it's because she's very clear that maybe things weren't working out or maybe something just wasn't right in the situation. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed, clarified by the Queen of Cups. So with the Three of Cups reversed over here, it's talking about like the loss of connection. So maybe there was a period where both of you were very good friends or like just basically just feel very happy together. Right now this is talking about like losing that connection and like feeling some sort of emptiness and defeat. So there's no longer the feeling of like togetherness, the feeling of celebration. It's just like the feelings of distance and like not being able to have a good time together again. And with the Queen of Cups over here, I think she's trying to deal with the issue very patiently, very maturely. She's trying to understand what she's feeling. But right now, I think her feelings are more towards the disconnect, towards how things will not be the same again. Yeah, but there seems to be like something about the situation that she's not happy with, or she feels like it's not giving her what she desires in a friendship. So that's why, because we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is someone walking away from a situation that no longer serves her. So right now, something about the connection is not giving her what she wants, or something that shows that she's not getting what she desires out of this connection. But this could also be something on her personal level. So maybe she feels like she's not able to invest in a friendship. So she's detaching to focus more on herself. But there's this action of walking away from this connection. And with the Four of Cups over here, she's a bit discontented with how things are. Maybe she's holding on to something that happened in the past, or maybe she's thinking about something that has happened in the past and she doesn't want to change the way she deals with the situation. So maybe something that happened between both of you like triggered an action from her, like triggered a thought from her about her past that makes her wants to walk away. It might be. Yeah, but I don't see her like investing too much into the connection with you, because we have the Tower clarified by the Ten of Wands reverse. So with the Ten of Wands reverse here, it sort of has the energy of like giving up on the connection, because like I think she feels like she had to put in too much work in order to make the connection work. So maybe like she feels like if she reach out to you or if she start speaking to you, then she have to put in a lot of effort to try to get things somewhere and try to make you understand what she's trying to say. And with the tower here, I think she's quite resistant to change. Maybe like she's scared about what will happen if she have this connection with you again. Like there's this energy of just being very resistant to this connection and resistant to a friendship with you. I don't feel like it's about whether she likes you as a friend or she still wants to be your friend. But maybe because both of you aren't really on the same page, maybe like the things you all talk about are not the same. So she feels like she have to put in a lot of effort to like think about what to talk about, to try to get you to understand what she's trying to say. So she doesn't really want to put in effort to it. Yeah, so I think like on a friend basis, right? She still likes you as a person. She still feels like you are a good person. But maybe because of the disconnect, maybe because of being on a different page, right now she doesn't really think about investing into this friendship with you. So maybe that's why we got a no, but the no was quite small, so there is a chance she will change her mind and reply you. But right now we're picking up on a no because maybe like the things you talk about and the things she wants to talk about is different. Or maybe like you're both of you are at different stages of your life and the things you are interested in and the things you want to talk about is different. Oh no no, it's okay. Do you want to go backwards a bit? You let me know when you catch up. Hello, do you think Rafael hurt me? Yeah, Rafael, when you catch up already, then you let me know, okay? I don't know which part you're at. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I got it. Holding on to something small, you mean like she like the last time you all talked, was there like a disagreement? Like maybe not a big conflict, but maybe you all disagreed on something. You all disagreed on something or like you all just basically showed that both of you are on a different wavelength. Oh, Rafia, I think I know why. Because like you said that it's fine that she didn't pay, but she thinks that you are trying to hint to her that she has to pay you. So maybe that's why she feels like in order to maintain this friendship with you, she has to pay for what you did for her, what you did for her previously. Maybe that's why she feels like it's kind of like burdensome and she doesn't want to put in effort. Yeah, Rafael, like I think it doesn't really matter like how you treat her, but the way she interpret your message. Because message you cannot really put a tone to it. So when she read it, right, I think the first impression she got was that you were still hoping that she pay you, but you were just trying to like cover it up. Yeah, because we had the Ten of Wands reverse, right? The Ten of Wands talks about burdens, talks about like responsibilities and having to put in the work. But when it's in the reverse, it shows this person doesn't want to take responsibility for all this work that she has to put in. And she also thinks that she have to put in too much work. Yeah, but Rafael, right, she insisted to pay, but she didn't take the action to pay you, right? So I feel like she didn't really want to pay. She was just saying it because she just wanted to say it. Yeah, I don't feel like she was being genuine. Let me check. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Was she being genuine when she was insisting to pay Rafael? Yeah, Rafael, we're getting a no. You know how some people like this is not really about how you treat her or like her impression of you. It's really just her as a person. Like maybe like she'll try to act a little. Like some people like they want something, then they'll say like, oh, it's okay, I don't need it. But they actually want that thing. I feel like she may be that kind of person. So it's not about you, it's not about how you treat her, but it's because of how she is as a person. Yeah, Rafael, but it's like no problem. But like I feel like if you continue trying to stay in contact with her, it's not good for you also because you may keep worrying if you're doing something wrong or if you're not like if you're being nice to her, if you're being nice enough to her because of the way she's acting. So actually it may be good also that she's not planning to invest in this friendship with you, not because of you as a person, but because of the way she is as a person. Yeah, don't take it personally. I think it's really just her. Like some people they're just very, I wouldn't say two-faced, but they try to act a certain way to push things a certain way. And from what I'm seeing, it doesn't seem like she's a positive influence for you also. So no matter how nice you treat her, no matter how good you are to her, she's just maybe she's a bit too self-focused on the things that she wants to get. Yeah. So don't take it as what you have done wrong. It's really just her as a person. Like even she's thinking that putting effort into the connection is very burdensome for her. I mean like which normal human being will think that way? Like yeah. So I feel like she's really just thinking about herself, thinking about what she wants. Basically in a very selfish energy. Yeah, so right now maybe just don't take things personally. It's really not you. Like from the cards, it's not you. Okay, Rafael, hope that helps. Yeah, so don't maybe try not to reach out to her yet. She's not ready to reconnect. Because I feel like maybe because you are treating her very nicely, and then she's thinking about a way to get things to go her way and to benefit from the connection. So basically, there's a lot of thoughts that she has to plan, she has to think, she has to strategize, which is not which is not nice lah. That's what I feel. Yeah, I don't think she will reply you. And yeah, Rafael, it's not you, don't worry. Like honestly, if it's you, I will tell you. As in like I think strategizing is okay, but the way she's strategizing is on how she can make the situation benefit her, not about how she can be closer to you and how she can cultivate this connection with you. Yeah, so it's really thinking too much. Like before you text someone, then you're thinking like before you reply the person, then you're thinking about when I send this, right? Will I get a reply that benefits me? Will I get a reply that makes me feel better about myself? Is that sort of energy. Yeah, Rafael, I'm very honest. As in like if it's you, I will really rub it to your face. I'm so sorry, yeah, but this one is really not you. Oh hi AG. Okay, AG, I'll get you after Rafael's second question. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, she's quite self-centered and a little more selfish. I think like it's okay for people to be self-centered, but her one seems very extreme. Like she's really trying to benefit from whatever connection she has. And I feel like she's making use of you because you have been treating her very nicely. Okay, Rafael, I hope that helps. Let me know what's your second question. Yeah, Rafael, she is. And she's not even thinking about taking advantage of it. She's thinking about taking the most out of it. So it's not really how do I say it? Like she's not only thinking of taking advantage of you, but she wants to take the max advantage out of you. That's why she's thinking so much about how she should reply and what she should do in order to get something out from you. Okay. So you want to ask how James is feeling about you. Okay. No problem, Rafia. Oh, you deleted it. Will he be able to see that you deleted it, or he won't see the message at all? Yeah, I think Pisces tends to be very inconsistent. Because they don't really know what they want. Yeah, I think like when you reach out to someone, right, who hasn't been talking to you or responding to you, you kind of have to be prepared about what you might be prepared about not getting a response, or be prepared or be or be prepared about not getting a warm response, so like a cold response. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about negativity, talks about like pessimism, and like just thinking about all the negative things that have happened and not being able to see the positive side of things. Yeah, so I think right now he's feeling quite sad about what has happened, but he doesn't see how he can improve the connection. He doesn't see what he can do in order to reconnect with you. So he's in this negative energy. And then we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Magician. So with the Knight of Wands over here, he desires to come forward to you actually. He wants to take a risk. He doesn't want to fear all these challenges already. He wants to move forward towards you. And with the Magician over here, he's manifesting something with you. Like he desires to start something up. Maybe he desires to have communication up again. and he wants to move towards it. And yeah, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands over here, he desires fast movement. He desires more communication between both of you. And with the Three of Cups here, it's talking about celebration, it's talking about having a good time together. So yeah, actually, what he feels, right, is that he can still have this good time with you. He desires more communication. He desires to start things back up with you. Yeah, the cards actually seems not bad, but he might be a little restricted in his movement right now because we have the Chariot reverse clarified by the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups talks about him like embracing his emotions, like understanding how he feels, and like wanting to face his insecurities in order to push forward the connection. But with the Chariot reverse, it shows a lack of direction, it shows a lack of goal, and like he's resistant to take a step forward. So like what we got right is that he has the passion, he wants to come forward, he wants to celebrate and have a good time with you, he wants to talk more, he wants to start things back up. But he may be a little stuck right now because he doesn't have a direction. He may have some fears and he doesn't want to face his emotions. So maybe like when he thinks about the connection, he will think about a lot of his insecurities, a lot about things going wrong, and that is like restricting him from coming forward. Yeah, because actually all the cards seems quite good. Oh, serious? Also, all of you are like mutual friends. I'm so confused. Anu, the free list currently closed. You can catch me on my next live for a free reading. Yeah, so like I think he does want to come forward to you, but something is stopping him. I feel like it's his emotions or his insecurities. Do you want to know if she likes him? Okay, I will pull more cards on how he's feeling towards you. Yeah, so I think he has the urge to start things again, but there's something that is holding him back. Okay, let me ask. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will James take action towards Raphael? Will he overcome his fear? Okay, Raphael, I'm getting that based on current energy, right, it's not likely that he will take action towards you. I think something is really still blocking him. Because when I asked if he will overcome this fear, it was a maybe. So the factor that is determining if he comes forward is really about whether he can deal with this fear. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Yep, Yan, I'm still on. No Yan. Yeah, but after Rafia's and AG's question, then I will go for lunch. Oh, thank you, Rafia. Yep, I will. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm hurt. So yeah, I think because of something that has happened between both of you, or because previously you unfollowed him somewhere, right? Or something. That's why I think he's still thinking about it. Cause Pisces, they don't really I feel like they don't really forget things. They can forgive people, but they don't forget things. Yeah, so he's still kind of hurt over it. Yeah. And then we have I'm afraid. Yeah, so we were talking about how he has fears, right? So maybe he's scared that you might do the same thing again because he doesn't really know the problem about why you did what you did. I've blocked my feelings. Yeah, but he says I just need a little more time. So yeah, if he figures out how to overcome his fears, I think he will come forward towards you. The timing is off, but I want you. And I dream about you. So yeah, that's why we had a lot of the cards on like passion and wanting to have a good time with you. And yeah, he actually wants to be with you, but he has fears, he's still hurt. That's why he's trying not to feel those feelings. You're welcome, Rafia. Hope that helps. Okay, then we have AG. Yeah, Rafia, so don't be too upset about it or take things too personally. Sometimes some people are just dealing with some personal issues. That's why they can't invest into a connection with you. Okay, so how is Brianna feeling about AG after their dinner together? Okay. No problem, Rafia. Go and sleep, Rafia. I'm always chasing people to sleep. Okay, so AG, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords talks about her feeling like it's time to let go of something she was fixed on in the past. So maybe she was still holding on to like things that have went on in her past that makes it hard for her to invest in the connection with you. But after you all had the dinner together, or after she spent time with you already, she realized that it's time for her to like take a step forward. It's time for her to start everything anew again. And then we have the Devil reverse clarified by the Three of Swords. So maybe initially, right, she was feeling a little scared to fully invest in the connection because she was afraid of heartbreak, or she's scared about experiencing the same thing she went through with her past relationship, or with something that have happened between you and her in the past. But after the interaction, after the conversation, she realized that she no longer had this fear. She wants to break the chains of her old habits and try to move forward away from all this pain. So maybe initially she was just very hung up over heartbreak. She was just thinking about the grief. She was very scared. But right now she's able to take a step forward away from this pain, away from this fear and insecurity, and invest in a connection with you. And then we have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. So with the Fool over here, right, she feels like she's able to trust you. She feels like she's ready to take a leap of faith into what will go on between you and her. Like she's no longer fearing like what might go wrong, or like things that are unexpected. She wants to take this leap of faith. But with the Four of Pentacles here, maybe she's kind of keeping it to herself first. She doesn't really want to let you know much about how willing she is to invest in this connection with you. But with the Fool card, is a good sign because she emotionally, right, she feels like she's ready. But maybe on the surface, she will still act like she's holding back a little, or she might not be very honest about how ready she is to invest. And then we have the Judgment clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles over here, she feels like both of you make a very good team. Both of you communicate well, understand each other, and maybe have similar ideas too. And with the Judgment here, she feels emotionally ready to like release things that have happened in her past and to start this new cycle with you. So maybe initially she was holding on to a lot of like her past baggages. Right now, like after she had the dinner with you, after she spoke more with you, she feels like she's finally ready to let go of this and start the new cycle with you. Yeah, so it seems quite good. Maybe like she wouldn't express much, but when we look into like what she is really feeling, it seems like she's ready for what is coming. She's ready to release her past. Oh, it's 222 at your place. Oh, mine is like 322. Okay, let's see what she wants to say to you. Yeah, Disha, you can. Okay, so AG, on the bottom of the deck, we have You Make Me Feel Young. So like I think the connection between both of you have became like less serious and like more carefree. Basically in a good way, because I think the previous few readings we have been getting, we keep getting the Ten of Wands, which is talking about the responsibilities, talking about the burdens. And we have I Feel a Past Life Connection. And we have Yes. I Want a Family Together. And She Misses You Already. And Soon. So yeah, maybe just give her some time, let her figure out how to open up to you. I feel like her energy is going in the right direction. Oh my god, hi Sika! Sika, why are you catching me at like 3 a.m.? Okay, AG, let me know what's your second question. Hi Sika, Sika, why are you not sleeping? Yeah, you're finally here. Oh, serious? Oh, you work like midnight shift? Oh my god. Then your sleep cycle must be very, very weird. Wow, how do you do that? Okay, so you want to ask why your best friend, or the real reason why your best friend got married randomly. Okay. Have you been in that job for long? Oh, 6 years, wow. Do you think about changing your job or you're planning to continue? No, it's okay, Yen. Okay, so AG, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune shows him being at a time where he's like very carefree, he's just going with the flow. And it could also mean that like this period, right, he finally feel the wheel like turning in his favor. Maybe things are getting better for him. Maybe the situation seems like it's the right time to get married. Or like maybe there has been conflict, but right now it has been resolved and he thinks that it is the right time to get married. Fishy pants. Okay, thank you, Sika. And then we have the Lovers clarified by the Five of Cups. So with the Lovers here, I think the connection to this person is actually quite strong. There is love, there is trust, there is support for each other. And maybe he also feels like this person may be his soulmate. And with the Five of Cups, maybe there was a period where he was very negative and like very hung up over things that have happened in the past. He couldn't really think about positive things. He was quite negative about love. But when this person came in, or like at this point of their connection, right, he feels very connected, he feels very loved, he feels like it's the right time. Oh yeah, okay, then she. Yeah, so yeah, let me try to change. Okay. Yeah, so she feels this strong connection to the person and she's no longer like negative about her love life. And then we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords. So there probably was a period where she was at a crossroad. She doesn't know if she should invest in the connection. She doesn't know if she should just like pull back and focus on herself. Like there's this energy of her like always thinking about taking this risk, but she kept pulling back because she wanted to stay in her comfort zone. She was very scared about like what challenges she might face, even though she wanted to push forward. So actually, right, I think the marriage wasn't really a random thought. Like she has been thinking about taking a risk for quite some time, but she was scared about moving out of her comfort zone. So she kept turning back. And then we have the King of Swords clarified by the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands over here, she probably saw a lot of potential to build a stable foundation with this guy. So maybe because he's secure with his finances and career, or basically they get along very well. So right now with the King of Swords, right, she feels like it's time to get married. Maybe like she feels like she's not too young already, because the King of Swords is someone who's able to acknowledge a situation as it is and tries to see things very logically. So she's not thinking too much about like what freedom she wants, what emotion she has. She's just like thinking very logically that it's time for her to settle down. It's possible to have a stable foundation with this guy. Yeah, so I feel like it's not really random. It seems like it has been on her mind for quite some time because the connection to the guy is quite strong. And right now, maybe she feels like it's time to settle down. Okay, let's ask. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will it work out between AJ's best friend and the guy? Okay, AG, we are getting a yes and close to maybe, and the yes is quite small. So I feel like there are still things that they have to work on in order to make it work out. So it's not definite that like when they settle down now, then they're just going to like be able to sort through things. Maybe there are still issues that they have to talk to each other about. Maybe there are still things that they have to try to give in to each other. Yeah, so it may work out, it might not also. I think it's very dependent on how they deal with the situation. So it's not really fixed yet whether it will work out. Okay, I'll try to pull one more outcome card, see what we get. Okay, so AG, we have the Death and the Two of Wands reverse. So with the Death here, right, it's saying that change is required in the way they deal with the connection. And with the Two of Wands reverse, right, I think it's saying like maybe right now they're not really making plans for the future. They're just like thinking about, oh, we'll get married now and then like, yep, see what happens. Like they're not really making plans like how should we work out our career? How should we work out our schedule? Should we have kids? Should we like, those long term plans? Like right now, I think the reason why it may not work out is because they are not really planning for what's the next step forward. So in order for this change to happen, right, I think they need to start like envisioning what they want for the future and what they want with each other. Then only can it work out. Yeah, AG, maybe you can advise your best friend about making long term plans. Yeah. Because there's the potential to work out, but they have to start talking about these type of things which they may be avoiding right now. Yep, it seems like the guy doesn't seem like he's a bad guy or like it doesn't seem like something she did on impulse. But maybe like right now they don't really make plans. Like they're just like, okay, we'll get married and we'll see what happens. Like they don't like plan about what's the next step forward and what they want in life. So maybe that's what they just have to discuss about, talk about, and I think things will work out quite well. Okay, AG, I hope that helps. Yeah, if she listens to your advice, then you just tell her about making long-term plans. Sika, why you summon the turtle here? Okay, Disha, let me know what's your question. Are you here, Disha? Thank you for your donations, AG. Is my chat lagging or is Disha not here? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're here. Okay, Disha, let me know what's your question. Thank you for donating. I know, right? I can't unsee it. Okay, so you want to know AV's current feelings for you. Chika, look, you summon another Pisces. What's happening? So you want to see what's going on. Okay. Hi Nilam. Nilam, currently the free list closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live. Thank you for coming. Sika, you're going to summon all the fishes. Okay, so Disha, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands talks about victory, talks about success. So I feel like AV, right, he thinks very highly of you and he feels like you are very attractive. So sort of like if you're in a connection with him, he wants to show you off. He wants to tell like the world that he's in a relationship with you. So he still puts you on a pedestal. He still has positive feelings towards you. And then we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords over here, he's still feeling quite heartbroken and a lot of pain because of, does he want you gone? I don't think he wants you gone. Yep. From what I'm getting from the cards. Okay, so for the Three of Swords, right? He's still experiencing a lot of pain and regret about what has happened. Maybe because of what you said to him, he's still feeling very upset. But right now he's just using his passion. He's just thinking about coming forward, not fearing this rejection already, not fearing this risk, and he wants to push forward into a relationship with you. So he's using his passion to cover up the pain that he has. And then we have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. So with the King of Wands over here, he's currently thinking about how to take steps forward towards you. He doesn't want to be pulled down by his fears anymore. He's like gathering his confidence. He's thinking about what actions he should take. And he wants to be in the lead right now. And this is because of the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups shows that he has very deep feelings of love for you. So he's thinking about starting things up again. He's thinking about expressing his emotions to you. Then we have the Emperor clarified by the Seven of Swords. So maybe right now he doesn't really show much emotions because he wants to show that he is in control of who he is. So like he doesn't want to let emotions get to him. He wants to put on this front that he is like okay with what's going on and he knows what's going on. And it's sort of because he doesn't really have a clear goal about what he should do in order to get to you. Maybe he tend to like give a little and like be a little hot and cold because he don't know what steps he should take. So you may feel like sometimes he will be very passionate, sometimes he will like sneak in and out because he doesn't have a clear goal. So like he wants a lot of things with you, but he doesn't know what steps he should take. He's thinking about taking shortcuts and like finding the easy way out. Yeah, because right, okay, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is like a very hot and cold energy, it's very in and out energy. So because he doesn't know if he wants to invest, he doesn't know if he wants to pull back. So that's why you will get the impression that like sometimes he will be very warm to you and sometimes he will just like disappear out of nowhere. Yeah, I think right it's because when he comes forward towards you, he will feel like he's letting his emotions get to him. So he will pull away. But when he pull away, then he realized he wants to be with you, so he'll come back. Then when he comes back, then he realized like, oh, I'm too in love already, so he'll pull away again. Yeah, it's a fishy thing. Yeah, but I think right, the reason is that he's acting because of his heartbreak. So I don't know what went on between both of you in the past, but he wants to come forward because he don't want to feel this pain. But I think when he comes forward, right, then the emotions get to him and then he pulls away again. But when he pulls away, then he thinks about how heartbroken he is, then he comes back. Okay, Disha, let's see what he wants to say. Oh, actually, let's see what's going on. Yeah, I agree, Sika. Yep, Yan, I think I will. After lunch. Yep, Disha, we are getting the Emperor and the Strength. So yeah, with the Emperor here again, he's trying to show that he's in control of the relationship. He's in control of his own emotions. So just now on the other deck, we got the Emperor, right? Then now we got the Emperor again. So he's really just putting up this front to show like, oh, he knows what's going on. He's in control of everything that is going on. And with the Strength card over here, I think he's holding back because of his fears. So there's the tendency that he holds back a lot. And even when he comes forward, he will hold back and he choose to pull away again. Disha, but like what I'm getting, it seems like the reason why he's pulling away, right, is because he feels like the emotions just get too intense for him when he's in communication with you. That's why he chooses to pull away. Okay, let's see what he wants to say. Oh, okay, Sika. We'll leave the timestamp for you. All the best at work. Disha, we are getting a lot of good cards for what he wants to say. Actually, it's all good cards. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have You Inspire Me. And then This Feels Too Good to Be True. Okay, bye Sika. Thank you for your donation. No problem. And then we have I Can't Stop Thinking About You. I Dream About You. So yeah, he thinks a lot about you. He dreams of you. And then Yes More Than Anything. And I Haven't Forgotten You. Yeah, so his feelings towards you are still positive. What he wants with you seems positive also, but maybe he's just putting on this front because when he talks to you, right, he cannot control his emotions. Like his good emotions, but he can't control them. Yeah, but I don't think it's right that he kept like pulling in and out. Okay, can. Okay, so this Disha, on the bottom of the deck, we have the crocus. So the crocus represents cheerfulness. So I feel like no matter how he's treating you, don't let it affect how you deal with your life. So maybe like when he pulls away and when he acts distant, then you start to worry and you start to get confused. This is telling you not to get so affected by it. Still maintain your cheerfulness, maintain your positive thoughts and your optimism. Don't let whatever happen between you and him affect how you deal with life. And then we have the hyacinth. It represents playfulness. So yeah, just keep things light-hearted. Don't be too serious about like not don't be too serious about him, but like when you deal with him, right? Try not to take things too seriously, like thinking about where things are going or where the connection is going. Just be more light-hearted, keep the playful energy, and see where things go. Oh, serious? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so yeah, Disha, hope that helps. Like I think it's really just his emotions, but towards you he has a lot of love. Yeah, don't be stressed about how he's treating you. Just live your life as normal, just like take things as it comes. If he comes forward towards you, then just let it be. Don't try to control how things go. Okay, Disha, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. You're welcome, Disha. So what are AG's current feelings towards Sika? Okay. Sika is so insistent. Okay, let's see. The timestamp is 30600. No, Elo, give me time to breathe. I got 5 more milliseconds. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is it true that AG only wants to be friends with Sika? Sika is a big no. Okay, let's see his feelings for you. Okay, so Sika, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords shows that right now, right, he kind of want to charge in towards you. Like maybe he doesn't really have a solid plan about what steps he should take towards you, but he doesn't fear those challenges already. He doesn't fear like what obstacles or rejection he's going to go through. Right now, he just wants to make his way towards you. So I feel like, right, he he said that he only wants to be friends and like accept that both of you can't be together. It's not because he really means it. It's because he feels like this is the only way he can get to you. And then we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you have ignored him before, or maybe because of something that has happened between both of you. Right now he's feeling very left out in the cold. He's not sure about how he can reconnect again. He feels very alone. He feels very disconnected. And this is something he's thinking a lot about with the Nine of Swords here. Like, it's the energy of like being kept up at night, thinking about it, worrying about it. kind of feeling guilty about it, but not sure how he should voice it out and what he should do about it. So there's a lot of overthinking because of him being left out in the cold. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed, clarified by the Moon. So with the Moon over here, he may have had a lot of overwhelming emotions with regards to the connection. He doesn't really know where things were going. He doesn't know what he wanted, and he didn't know what you wanted also. So there's this element of like mystery, secrets, and like just not knowing where things are going, but not knowing how to handle one's emotions. But with the Two of Swords reversed over here, he's no longer at a crossroad. Like right now, he's more decisive about what he wants. He doesn't want to stay in this indecisive energy already because he knows that it will make him more confused about what he's feeling. So right now, he's thinking about coming forward, and maybe the way he wants to come forward is to be friends first and see where things grow because he doesn't want to stay left out in the cold already. He doesn't want to deal with all these overwhelming emotions. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups here, he's quite discontented with where things are right now with you. He wants more, but he's not willing to put in the effort to make things happen. So right now he's just like holding on to his stubborn ways of the past and just like being very dissatisfied with where things are. But it doesn't show him like thinking about it doesn't really show him like thinking about what he can do, but he's just like waiting and hoping for something to happen. And with the Nine of Pentacles reversed here, I think he kind of gotten to a stage where he doesn't want to be alone already. Like he doesn't want his, not really he doesn't want his independence, but like he doesn't want to not have a partner. He wants to have someone to like share his thoughts with, share his good and bad times with. So maybe right now he feels like as a friend, right? Both of you can be there for each other and he wouldn't feel alone anymore. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Actually, let's see what are his intentions with you. Yeah, Sika, he definitely doesn't want to be friends only. So on the bottom of the deck, we have dating you is like being in a maze and trying to find clever ways to win you over. So he's strategizing, and I think right now he feels like being friends is the only way he can get to your heart and reach to you. And then I don't want to wait anymore. I want to take it to the next level. Accept my romantic gesture. I want to experience something meaningful with you. Let's have a date and see where it goes. I like to go with the flow. So yeah, maybe he wants to keep things more casual first and see what happens. But he wants to bring things to the next level. I dream about you often. Do you dream of me too? But yeah, we have this card. I'm going to use manipulative tactics to have my way with you. So I feel like right now this is kind of his strategy on how to win your heart and how to get you over. So he feels like if he says that both of you can be friends, then something more might develop. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Yeah, Yen, I know, right? Yeah, Disha, just post, it's okay. Oh wait, you said it's the same name. Oh, I'll go see it later. Okay, so Sika, on the bottom of the deck, we have I just need a little more time. And then I've blocked my feelings. So maybe because of what you told him and maybe because of like how things are right now, he's trying not to show that much of how he feels towards you. I can't get the words out right. Yeah, and then we have I don't know how to say it. But Sika, we have I see marriage in our future. And I think I'm falling in love. Yeah, so he definitely wants more than friends with you. Okay, Sika, hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Tisha, you write so well. Yeah, I know, right, Ian? You should write more, Disha. And then you know those kind of like Instagram posts where they put the poem into a picture, like in written in type form, and then they post. I think people will like it. Yeah. We'll all follow you, Disha. Yeah, Yen, I'm gonna go eat already. Yeah, like after I started like going live, then I stopped skipping my breakfast. No, Disha, it's my lunchtime. It's 4:15 p.m. Okay, so I'm going to end the live now. I should be coming on again later, probably. Okay, so thank you, Yen. Thank you, Elo. Thank you, Disha. Yeah, I really need a like timer, like 1 hour. Okay, go for your break. Bye bye. Love you, Yen. Bye, Elo. Bye, Disha. Bye, guys. Cheryl, you can join me on my next live. I'm ending this one already. Bye bye. Okay, Elo, go and sleep. Bye bye.